Welcome everybody to a look at a new 101 Films release in its 1976's Mansion of the Doomed. Now this is also known as The Terror of Dr. Cheney, Massacre Mansion, Eyes of Dr. Cheney, and House of Blood. So it's directed by Michael Pataki, who I've not seen anything else from before, and apparently only did one other film, which hardly looks any good. So yeah, this is only going to be the only film I'm going to watch from him. It's a horror film clocking in at 86 minutes long. Stars the likes of Richard Basehart, who I've seen in 11 other films. Favourites being the likes of Being There, Moby Dick, He Walked by Night, and Fixed Bayonets. Also stars Gloria Graham, who I've seen in 9 films. Favourites from her being the likes of The Big Heat and Sudden Fear. And finally, Lance Henriksen, who I've seen in 17 other films. Favourites from him are the likes of The Terminator, Aliens, and Hard Target. So an insane surgeon finds himself up to his armpits in eyeballs after guilt prompts him to begin removing the eyes of abducted people in hopes of performing transplants on his daughter, who lost her own in a car accident that he had caused. So yeah, this is a surprisingly downbeat and dark effort as opposed to being more entertainment based, given its poster. And yeah, but it is nonetheless a satisfying film. It has a really rather good free lead cast. The violence is also kept to a minimum, which makes what is there all the more effective. The plot is engrossing, it is well paced, the practical effects are solid, and it doesn't wuss out on its tone for a single second, which is really rather admirable. Could have very easily gone into schlock or, try and just kill numerous people in one go or anything like that, but it really does keep its tone on the down low, and yeah, it's really rather effective in that regard. Surprisingly so, this was on the video nasty in the video nasty panic of the 80s in the UK, which is surprising because if you've seen this, then you'll know that the violence is very minimal, very minimal. There's like a bit at the beginning and maybe a bit at the end, and that's generally it. Maybe the poster did not help in that regard in terms of convincing people it wasn't a video nasty, because at the end of the day, look at it. But it's a great poster. I really do like that. And then we also have the film with an alternative title on the cover sleeve, Mansion of. Oh no, that is the one that we're. Yeah, I'm talking about the one on the inside. I'm sorry. But yeah, get the printed disc, and yeah, on the other side is the alternative type. One of the alternative titles, Massacre Mansion. I prefer Mansion of the Doom, to be honest. It's more menacing, and ironically, when you consider it's got Massacre Mansion on that one, but I find that one more menacing, and it's more fitting because there are a lot of people that are doomed in that mansion at the end of the day. We also have a booklet to go alongside with it, which obviously plays on the whole eye thing. And yeah, I'm not going to show you some of the violence just purely because YouTube might get a bit heavy-handed, and it'll be a bit spoilery as well. So yeah, we've got Mansion of the Doom by Chris Alexander. They got The Eye is Blind If the Mind is Absent, The Legacy of Ocular Violence and Video Nasties within Mansion of the Doom by Andy Marshall Roberts. So yeah, some fairly in-depth writings there. That's probably as much as I can show, because that is quite stylized and quite hides quite a lot of the actual violence there. And then the second write-up, which again hides a lot of the violence, thankfully. And we've also got extras on the disc. We have what have we got? We've got the Charles Band Empire, a new documentary on the career of horror legend Charles Band. How does he produce this? I think it's well before anything else that he did, to be honest. Which is, and that documentary is about 32 minutes long. We've got Cutting Teeth, editor Harry Karamenides on Mansion of the Doomed. Not sure how long that was. Oh yeah, 17 minutes. And then obviously the booklet and the reversible artwork. So yeah, not sure how much restoration work, if any, has gone into this, because it doesn't say. But the film still looks fairly decent on the Blu-ray. There's no bad picture quality. There's no audio issues or anything like that. So on the whole, it's a fairly solid Blu-ray and a pretty good film in its own right. Really far better than I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be really rather exploitation heavy, which isn't helped by the fact that on Wikipedia it calls it an exploitation horror, which it is a horror, but I wouldn't say it's exploitation at all, quite frankly. So yeah, I do highly recommend getting this. I give it 4 out of 5, so that's a really rather high rating, easily one of the higher ratings I've given for any 101 films release. And yeah, if you're into horror, especially from the 70s, then I do recommend it. But yeah, if you have seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.